right, good morning. Welcome back. We are in the home office today, and we got an exciting day to bring you guys along on the ride with because we just hired a new team member. We're training her this afternoon to help us manage our social media, specifically for the Two Guys Build a Biz account. So more on that later in the video. We also have some client updates today. We've got a follow-up call for a pitch for a client that I'm looking to close, and we have a couple of clients that are in the midst of onboarding. So we have some logistics to work out for that. So I'm gonna bring you guys along for the ride, and then later tonight we are in the midst of Ultramarathon training, just getting started with that. We're gonna hit a run. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful here in Arizona. It's cooling off. Life is good. Let's get into it. So lately, I've been trying to take my mornings just a little bit slower, be a little bit more present. Went for a walk this morning, took the dog, took my time. And as I start my day here, something that I like to do when I work from home is just light a little bit of incense to set the vibe, wash out any bad energy from any client calls that didn't go well the day before, and just set the vibe to start the day. And this is just an incense that my wife got for me, and it smells amazing, super subtle, and just brings the right energy into the office for the day.
Hey, Richard.
Hey, what's up? We're not getting the most value out of these meetings. We need to make sure that we figure out a way to make these meetings useful, right? Make all this work and things that we're doing useful. So and we'll work towards that.
Sounds good.
All right, man. Catch you guys in a little bit later.
Thanks, guys. All right, so just wrapped up all the meetings for the day. My camera was acting sort of weird, so not sure how much of that I captured, but had a couple of client update calls, and then just spoke with a super interesting company that's a venture capital firm. Works with a bunch of different portfolio companies and sees a lot of opportunity for some of our services to service a bunch of their different portfolio orgs. So super early, we'll see where that one goes, but that's been a really good way for us to actually grow our company is we work with a lot of startups. So oftentimes we'll work with one startup initially, do a great job, and then get introduced to their venture capital firm that gave them money to start their company, and we'll get introduced to other companies that VC firm works with. It's been an amazing way for us to grow our agency. But now I'm about to jump on with a brand new team member that we just hired to help us with some of our social media for our Two Guys Build a Biz Instagram specifically. Just because it's become a little bit of an afterthought, like we haven't been posting on there. There's all sorts of stuff that we're working on for Growth School that we just don't have time to be getting posts up about. Excited to bring this team member on, gonna see how this goes. Something I've noticed is that, if you don't have a structure or something for people to sort of sink their teeth into when they first get started, then they're just gonna struggle and not be successful. So I spent a lot of time just creating some style guides and some inspo based on people that I think the Two Guys brand to really closely align to or take some influence from, and presenting this to her. Going to talk about this whole process and sort of what we want to see so that she knows exactly what we're looking for and can sort of hit the ground running. You guys are building a team, you're hiring people, spend some time before they ever start creating that process and the framework for them. Otherwise, they're going to have a really hard time, and more often than not, they just end up not working out.
I went down the rabbit hole, found you guys. You guys seem legit. You seem authentic, like you're actually doing this, and I just felt like I could trust you. 9 out of 10 calls, that's what somebody tells me.
Yeah, you want to stay relatable and also offer, tangible advice, right? Not just throwing obnoxious quotes in your face. Like, what are you supposed to do with that?
In terms of like Instagram communications, definitely making sure that people are aware that like we're actually active in there. Yeah, so I thought, just for purposes of this call, we could kind of just start, like Derek and I have sort of been noodling for a while. I shared over like the PDF just on like some of the influencers sort of like in our niche that sort of align with what we're looking for. And then also I can kind of show some of the drives and folders and all of like the content that Derek and I have been creating over the last like 10 years, just for like a library of B-roll. There's a ton of stuff to pull from as well, just because we've been doing this for a while. We initially released the course, I think it was maybe like 2018 or something, I want to say. But what we started doing was we started doing onboarding calls and speaking with them directly and basically like interviewing everybody that was buying the course and understanding like where they were at, where they wanted to be, what they knew, what they didn't know. When we recreated the 2.0 course, we spent like a year and a half on it. So it's getting a little bit late into the evening now. We just finished up training with Stephanie. Went super, super well. For those of you that are brand new entrepreneurs, something I try and do in every one of these videos is just drop something I've learned along my entrepreneurship journey, scaling my agency to 7 figures per year. So I would say like the biggest lesson in my entire entrepreneurial journey really came when it came to managing people. As our agency grew, as we went from just being Derek and myself working on our own to starting to build a team, it was really challenging. And I think that the biggest mistake that we made was we had no systems or process for team members that we were bringing on to get into. We knew that we needed help, but we didn't know what we needed that help to look like. And because of that, we had a lot of people that we brought on not do super well. They failed, and that is entirely our fault. If you hire somebody into your business and they don't do a good job, it's either because you hired the wrong person or because you didn't set them up for success. It's on you as the business owner. Now bringing Stephanie on to manage our social media, there's a ton of work that we've been putting in over the last couple of weeks to equip her so that she knows what we're looking for and how to accomplish the mission that we're on. So super long call, went over all sorts of stuff, went over all of our assets, went over their process, our vision, our style guide, literally covered everything. Really think she's going to do a good job. So really excited to see what she comes back with in the next couple of days in terms of strategy and ideas and to get her rocking and rolling. But it's getting late into the evening. We just finished up some work and it's time to go hit a couple of miles because we are on ultra training, baby. We're not going to miss. All right. Disregard the fact that I'm putting my shoes on outside. I mean, I just had to come take a look at this beautiful sunset that we got going on here. So if you are new to the channel, we are just starting our marathon training block. It is October. Winter Arc is loading big time. So outside of running the business, I like to run, and I've done one ultra marathon before, currently training for my second. I'm really out of shape. So I got this new app. I don't know if you guys have seen this or not, but it's called Runna, and a lot of the influencers are super big on it, been talking about it, but I'm actually really impressed with it. And what's cool about this app is I was actually able to put in my exact race, which is a 50K in Northern Arizona Ultramarathon trail run. And what it did was right away just started programming a 22-week program between now and the end of March when the race is, and gave me exactly what I should be doing every single day. So I'm going to just show you guys, if you can see that here, try and get it in focus. You know, there are my daily workouts right there that I should be doing. And tonight are hill repeats, 2.7 miles. We're gonna get after it. Not feeling like running. It was a long day, but that's exactly why we have something to work for, something to train for, because it keeps us accountable. And the winter arc is loading, baby. Let's get after it. Let's talk for a minute. So didn't film as much of that run as I wanted to. And honestly, guys, like I did not feel like running tonight. Just got back from a 2-day long road trip from Minnesota to Arizona 2 days ago. Still getting caught up on work, feeling tired. And honestly, my body's not feeling really very good. But I just want you guys to know how important it is to have a goal that you're working for accountability. Because I registered for this ultra marathon in March. And if I don't do the thing, if I don't do the run tonight, and I do that on a repeat basis, I'm not going to be able to finish the ultra marathon. I may as well not even go. The same is true for life, and it's true for business. It's so important that you have a goal that you're working towards. You need to have a why that you are working towards, because on the days that you do not feel motivated, motivation is not enough. You need to have a goal that you're working towards. So by me putting a line in the sand saying I'm registering for this ultra marathon, now I have the willpower because I want to finish the race. And if I don't do these things, I won't finish the race. Same is true for business. If you want to have a successful business, you need to set a goal. You need to have a why. Digital freedom, laptop lifestyle, not having a shithead boss, whatever it is. Those are the things that will keep you motivated on the days that you don't feel like working on your business after you do your day job, exactly like I did. You got to have a why. You need to have a purpose. You need to have a North Star that you're working towards, and then your goals will come together because you'll be motivated to do the thing every single day that's going to get you there. That being said, these hill repeats kicked my butt. They actually weren't even hill repeats because I don't have a hill here and I didn't feel like driving to one. So I just did sprint repeats, and yeah, really digging this app. I'll throw the times that I had for my run here up on the screen. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Got lots more like this coming soon. Check out Grow School in the description down below. It's my community. Connect with me. Join me and all my friends building businesses inside of there. It's awesome. I love it. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment with what you thought of the video down below. Are you a runner? Are you building a business? Where are you from? Let me know. Trying to get to know more of you guys. See you in the next video.